Hello YouTube, Chef here. Welcome to part 25 of our Everton career mode on FIFA 18. Now, last episode we finally beat Rochdale in our first FA Cup match 4-0 at home, where I showed you the highlights of that game, and the main event was Spurs. Today we're going to be doing the same. The main event will be West Brom, and I'll show you the highlights of the Emirates FA Cup Stoke City game in the next round. And after that, our next episode will be featuring Leicester and hopefully bringing in, after this game, a new right back if Seamus Coleman does accept his deal at Manchester City, which I don't see why he wouldn't. There we go, Seamus Coleman sold. So for this game, and luckily it is only against West Brom, and we are at home, so we definitely should be winning it. But last episode, Martinez, the man in form, who's now got 4 goals in 3 games, I believe, got a red card as well. But this is going to be our lineup, and Martino will be starting. I just had to change that around. So let's get cracking straight away with the game. I'm hopefully going to be bringing in a right back this episode as well, since we've just sold 2 players, McCarthy and Coleman. Let's have a look. So Luke Shaw can start today, since Leighton Baines is feeling a bit down in the dumps. We've got Yannick Bolasie or Ross Bartley, and Ross Bartley's playing better at the moment, so Ross Bartley's going to be starting. And that's, there's not much else to be said, really. Everyone's a bit tired. Morales can actually come on instead of Barco because he's got a bit more energy. And have we got any centre mids at all that we can put on? In the game against Rochdale last game, Grant had a fantastic game as well. Someone I'm actually going to be maybe using a bit more, and he just has a bit more energy, so I'm just going to have him there. He played the left centre attacking mid position, and it was he played a really good game and put some good through balls in. Anyway guys, let's start the game.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live.
Timo Werner, the top scorer in the league. I'm going to be playing a bit of a stronger squad in the FA Cup because it's against Stoke City this time as well. But this game is West Brom, so let's focus on this for now, guys.
Everton against West Bromwich Albion.
Ross Bartley to be starting with Timo Werner and Wayne Rooney up top, and straight away Sigurdsson might have been able to actually intercept that, but didn't manage it. But Timo Werner has straight up, and he has a crack straight away and wins us a corner. He probably could have done something a bit different, but I wanted to test them finesse shots, keep him on point with them. Ashley Williams here gives it to Ross Bartley to find Sigurdsson to have a shot. Finds Werner, who has a shot, and it's just a lot of deflections and blocks at the moment from the West Brom team. We found Ross Bartley back post, but again another block from the West Bromwich Albion defenders there. Phillips is on, passes it through to Rondon, a good striker that actually came to the Prem a couple of years ago.
It's difficult today. It's not really favourites or underdogs here, pretty evenly matched.
I would not agree with you on that, Mr. Commentator. We are not evenly matched. I am Everton. Bring it through to Wayne Rooney to give it through to Timo Werner. Werner to nearly have a shot, but just gets tackled by Gasper. And then McCauley's through, and Gasper's back on the ball, gives it to Kieran Gibbs, who that transfer actually quite shocked me, Kieran Gibbs to West Bromwich Albion.
With some very good statistics for their record here at home. 0 losses, baby.
Only 2 draws and 9 wins. Better than some records in the Premier League throughout all competitions this season. We find, Wayne Rooney just can't get the lofted pass through. They've got a big back 4 and a big couple of centre midfielders that are fantastic at blocking opportunities for us. They send it through to Morrison, who actually gets the header off, but a block from Everton this time. And here we go, Ross Bartley on the ball to make a bit of a break. Do a bit of a ball roll there to find Wayne Rooney, to find Werner, who could have been offside there. But yes, he was. Grindog Chef not looking too happy on the sidelines with his fish eyes. Them eyes look demented, Jesus Christ. And a good ball if it weren't going to be an interception, but Wayne Rooney just didn't run to the ball. He let it come to him, which isn't good enough there. And another interception. by West Brom, who are actually, that's the only thing they're doing right now, is they're just intercepting extremely well. The rest of their football is a bit poor. Giving it to Schneiderlin to Barkley. Barkley to finally find Rooney in a bit of space. Timo Werner, but Wayne Rooney's come through here, and Wayne Rooney just to give it to Ben Foster's keeper's gloves. Luke Shaw to win the headers to Sigurdsson, finds Werner, who finds Rooney, who finds Rooney's shot, and then it goes out for a corner kick.
Now a corner, the ball's just deflected behind for that.
And a very poor corner at that as well. Could Rondon actually be through, but Ashley Williams bullies off the ball, gives it back to Sigurdsson, who tried to find Wayne Rooney but just couldn't. And here we go, here we go, here we go, there we go, finally through. Ross Barkley's through, and Ross Barkley with a shot! And what a poor shot, that's like Balassy's last effort a couple of videos ago. Just puts it over the net, and it could have definitely at least have been on target for the young man. Come on, let's get some interceptions, Williams. There we go, sunshine. Luke Shaw, a new signing for us, and a good signing at that as well.
A good interception. Good work.
And he breaks through to find Werner, and Werner gets closed down really quickly. We've got Ross Barkley on the ball. Gylfi Sigurdsson. They have Jakob on the ball. Gives it to Rondon, who could shoot, but gets blocked by Ashley Williams or Michael Keane. And we have Ross Barkley, but Martino recovers the ball with a lot of space ahead of him. And it's just a poor effort there. But it's a good, oh dear goodness. Oh no, they've got a lot of space. Phillips, oh, there ain't enough defenders here. And Ashley Williams keeping this back four safe like a rock. This is why I don't sell the man. He's absolutely fantastic at what he does.
Delivered into the box.
Rico with a nice catch there. And honestly, that is a very boring first half. I can't wait to see who we actually sign next season as our upcoming striker. Sorry, our big base striker. We've already got an upcoming striker at Martinez, who seems to be playing a bit of dirty football recently as well, which got him his red card. So I don't know what type of football he plays, but here we go. Werner on the ball, and the top goal scorer in the Premier League just can't get it past Ben Foster.
Keep it scoreless. Corner played into the middle.
Martina on the ball, finds Williams, who gives it straight to Sigurdsson, who intercepts nicely, and then it goes out for Wayne Rooney to have a throw. Finds Sigurdsson to find Ross Barkley at the back, but Ben Foster catches it easily. Come on, boys! I gave you a good, vigorous talking to in the locker room. Wayne Rooney just gets bullied off the ball. Their defenders are really big brutes at the moment. I can't lie. They're playing a bit dirty, a bit brutish.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Werner.
Found Wayne Rooney there, who finds Werner again. Werner with a shot, and the shot just trickles wide. The head coach of West Brom sending off Phillips to put on Chadley, another good player.
Headed pass then, and a shrewd one.
And Timo Werner just can't seem to break through this. And the one thing I don't want is a 0-0 fucking game.
Maybe Borussia Dortmund fans will have a new hero very soon. That's what we're
Christian might be moving to Borussia Dortmund. That'd be an interesting signing to see what happens.
Wouldn't it just?
Morgan Schneiderlin getting bullied as well. And thank you, referee. Finally, something goes our way. So we're going to actually take off Ross Barkley, who's not really made too much of an impact, and we're going to put on Morales and just swap Sigurdsson and Morales over. There we go. We're going to take off Wayne Rooney and put on Sandro, the man that's been a bit in form still. He's still a touch in form. He's just not scoring 4 every game like against. Oh dear, Klassen gives the ball away very poorly, and that's a foul there right away. Hopefully just a warning and no yellow card. A good clearance there by Williams, who finds Sandro. Gives it to Werner. Werner got space, but Werner's also getting challenged horribly again. Shielding the ball, finding Werner. Werner finds Sandro. Sandro maybe finds Morales, but the header's there. And it's a nice clearance for a throw-in for Everton. Morales to whip it in, but he doesn't whip it in, he whips it out of the box. And it falls to Schneiderlin, who just can't get the shot off. And who I don't really want to get the shot off either. Rondon's played quite a good game of football though. He's been a bit skillful. We've intercepted him a few times, but we find Sandro here, who could be through. To find Werner. Sandro's still on the ball from a good interception. And Sandro gets challenged there as well. A fantastic interception, but here we go. Timo Werner to put it over the bar. Absolutely dreadful. Timo Werner, come on, sunshine. I know that you're the top goal scorer, but you need to score them goals now. Let's go. Jakob had the ball, but then Werner gives it off to Sandro, who, again, short passing just wasn't good enough there from a professional footballer. Werner, a pass and move to get him up the pitch. And we use Sandro here to give it back to Sandro on the ball. And a good, easy catch somehow. That looked like it had a bit of power for it, but Ben Foster's just catching it all over. The team is just a bunch of very tall players who like to win a lot of headers, and we could there find another brutish interception, just shoving our players off the ball. Jakob gives it to Morrison, who gives it to Krzyzewia. Krzyzewia back on the ball. Klassen finds the... There we go, Sandro's through. And we find Morales finally to turn on the Jets with a lot of space behind him. There we go, Morales to score! Absolutely fantastic goal off the bench. It's what he does best. Really, really well struck there. Kevin Morales runs down, turns on the jet, sees the defenders coming towards him, and just smacks the ball with his strong foot into the side right-hand netting across the keeper. 86 minute, a bit of a close call there, but still undefeated at Goodison Park, and our home record is now 10 wins unless they score here. 10 wins and 2 draws. And an easy save by Rico. Just catches the ball, but this time he's going to boot it up to Sandro to maybe win the header, but the big brutes at the back aren't going to let him win the header. Jakob and Morrison are swapping passes, but Klassen intercepts to give it through here. We find Werner with a bit of free space. Morales could be through again, but the big brutes at the back with an interception. The 6'8" people at the back that West Brom have. We were very lucky to get that goal. Morales did what he did best and really did a very good save there. And that was our first shot. And there we go, intercepted straight away. Timo Werner surely didn't get man of the match. He did somehow get man of the match there. I'd give that Morales off the bench. And honestly, Schneiderlin and Williams had a fantastic game as well. I wouldn't give it Timo Werner though. Not at all. So there we go, guys. Arsenal 2-1 against Palace as well. Leicester against Watford 1-1. Stoke to win 3-1 against somebody. You'll have to rewind to do that, guys. But I'm going to go on and play the Stoke game and show you guys the highlights. So I hope everybody enjoyed that game. I certainly did. And I will show you the Stoke game now as well. Just quickly, guys, we're going to meet up with the Bayern Munich manager to try and sign one of the most promising players at the moment, Kimmich, at 22 million. So I'm going to straight up offer him their asking price of 22 million. We have 40 million to spend. And let's see what we can go here. I wish the guy just shut the fuck up as well. I'll offer 25 mil straight off the bat. Let's submit that offer and see what they want in. They're wanting 35, so let's meet you halfway with 30. Propose a new transfer fee, and let's propose 30 million, because this man will be in our team forever, hopefully. 35, they're not going lower than that. It's actually a bit of a punishment, that. 35 million, but I think he will be worth it, and we're not going to offer a penny over. So we paid about 30 million over his asking price there, guys. But let's negotiate and see if we can sign the very promising player, the new Philip Lahm. He's the young Philip Lahm. He can play in centre midfield roles. He can play centre back and right back, and I think he can play right mid as well. So important. Let's counter that, mate, with straight up crucial to just, you know, get the juices flowing straight away. Of course you're happy with that. A 5-year contract is perfect. You're with me for the same amount of time as Luke Shaw then, until you're 27 years old. Release clause, not a chance. I do not want a release clause at all, because I can sell him for much, much more than that when he gets to a 90 overall player. Now we've agreed on that, let's talk money. So his current wage, I don't actually know what it is. So I'm going to straight up offer him 80,000 a week, and I'm not sure. I should have actually done my research here. And let's see, hopefully a counter 64. Yep, perfect, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for that. And we have him in our team now. So let's just very quickly go to the transfer hub, get rid of these two, and have a look at what he's going to be like in our main team. 82 overall player. Martina, my friend, oh, absolutely fantastic. Shaw for Baines starting in the main team, and Sandro Martina, there you go as well. That looks like our actual starting team for a while. Next season, we will be bringing in a replacement for Wayne Rooney and a replacement for Ashley Williams as well. And maybe bringing in another star maybe bringing in another star centre attacking midfielder, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, guys, enjoy the Stoke game. And sorry, guys, that I keep doing this, but I keep getting offers. An interesting Ross Barkley offer here. 25 million, he's never going to go for that, ever. I'm not going to let that happen. For Barcelona, who seem to be sniping quite a lot of our players, I'm going to straight up reject that offer for now, though, guys. And Steven Kinsella loaned out. That was just a 57 overall, I think, that I just loaned out quickly. And I'm just going to keep it here. Robes can go. Goalkeeper, we don't need him all. We have Pickford and Rico. So yeah, you can straight up go, my friend. And I hope you enjoy your new Spanish career in the Liga Santander, I think it's called. Yeah. Bulgaria. Okay, let's just full on just ignore you. Pickford for the upcoming match. Yes, you can play in net, my friend. Okay, guys. Okay, so this is my lineup for the Stoke game. We are at home. We have Pickford in net, supported by Williams and Murray, Luke Shaw and Kimmich out wide. I want to play around with Kimmich and see what he can do. We have the new boy Elena and the old man Klassen. We have the new boy Barco and the superstar Sigurdsson, supported by Timo Werner, currently one of our best players, if not our best player, and our new upcoming best player as well, Martinez. This will be a lethal strike force, guys. As you can see there, we have the world class and everything's normal. Within the 3rd minute, guys, Jack Butler makes a tremendous save against Timo Werner's good shot. But Martinez doesn't feel like he wants to have any of it, so in the 4th minute, Martinez puts it in with a fantastic header. Martinez in the 30th minute might find a bit of space, and he does indeed. He hits it, and what a goal with a good dip. That makes it 2-0 to Everton at Goodison Park. What a strike. Shaqiri has a free kick. Could he put it into the back of the net to make it 2-1? And it just glances over the bar by only a couple of centimetres. Gylfi Sigurdsson on the ball, has a strike, and it's a fantastic effort, but it hits the post as well. Timo Werner on the ball, quite through, has a go, and it just skips wide. Timo Werner not played as perfectly as he should have that game. Choupo-Moting, the Stoke centre, the Stoke substitution, comes in, and what a header. Pickford just couldn't reach it. The 90th minute, Kurt Zouma sees some space, takes it, and does put it in with a fantastic effort, ending the game 2-2, and I cannot believe that happened. Timo Werner had some good chances, but Jack Butland made some fantastic saves, and it was just an absolute disappointment. And another draw in the FA Cup to be replayed, but this time to be replayed at Stoke's home ground. That's a draw for us again. Absolutely dreadful football by Everton. Bad defending at the end. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode though. I definitely did. The actual result in the league was fantastic. We are a clear 6 points away now from West Ham, who are in second place. Timo Werner 5 goals ahead of Sanchez and Eriksson, making him the top goal scorer. And then we have the top deals. Let's have a quick look. Marcus Rashford has decided to go to Leicester for 41 million. Corona, my favourite drink, has decided to go from Porto into a bit of a more difficult Italian league to Napoli for 35.5 million, and then 30.5 million again. Kimmich from Bayern Munich to us, Everton. I hope everyone enjoyed. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you extremely shortly with the Leicester game. Have a good one, guys.